all those pieces of like, what's the logo going to be like? And how am I going to communicate my marketing? It's like all of that is the most superficial, tiny fragment of this matrix, right? And matter doesn't make energy. Energy creates matter, right? And so it's all this work that is just so good. And what I love when Heidi, I mean, everything you say, I just, it's like, I feel like you're just so divinely channeling. Every word is like pregnant with like the perfect pauses and the perfect potentials. But I love when you said, you know, how much do you want this dream? And are you willing to push through just the resistance of breathing, right? Because it sounds crazy to think of it, but like that's work. Like breathing can be work. It is for me. And I've done this so many times. And when we can just move the energy, my friend Sahara, she likes to do twerking, and she went to Bali a bunch of times and realized that like the power in like belly dancing for her is for her even beyond the beyond of the breath work. But because she said like you literally have to like physically move this energy that's in your body. And we can just move mountains in 12 minutes. Like what you can manifest in 12 minutes by giving yourself permission. And what you so beautifully led us into that final song with the I'm willing to let go of that control, right? Just to surrender. And that's it. We keep gripping the side, right? We keep almost the resistance is just the I don't want to get my heart broken. I don't want to be messy. I don't want to let someone in. I don't want to let someone love me. I don't want to receive. I don't want whatever because it hurts, right? It hurts. If we could just let go of trying to control it, maybe we'll find that we're being held like in a mosh pit, but instead it's like all these incredible like angels and souls that love you and want to love you, and you don't have to do much to earn it. It's just there because it's this vortex. We're swimming in a world that's made of a lot of love, and so much of it wants to, you know, like that magnet, the things that are pulling towards each other, they want to be together. And so just by you dropping into this more effortless place, the place where you feel the most spontaneous, the most not in control, oh, the divine downloads you're going to get about your business, the downloads you're going to get about who to partner with on something, or what to just do today because it felt good. Like, oh, maybe I'm going to spend more of my time. I mean, it's just so funny to me when Joe Dispenza says, if you know this feels so good, how can you be so busy that you don't make time to feel this good? It's just the most incredibly simple question. And you're always like, wow. And he goes, because the biggest piece of the work with this is making the frickin' time for it. And the resistance to making the time to feel good. That's, boy, Barbara Walters. I would just want her to take that for a 60-minute like test drive. The resistance to making the time in your busy life to feel good, to take care of yourself, to witness yourself, to love yourself, to stop carrying around the mistakes and the shame and the guilt and the suffering. Sometimes when I'm meditating, it's so peaceful, and even the hard stuff feels good, being in the alignment of it, that I'm like, oh, I got to go back into life, right? And there's like a suffering. Why? It doesn't have to be that way. It's going back into this place. We split from ourselves. We try to control it, right? It's like we go into this other alternate persona because that's a persona that we have learn through survival techniques to be. And so it's like I always have said, it's the unbecoming, who we were taught to be through the ways in which we dealt with painful experiences to become who we really are.